Hi everyone, welcome to the fourth video in our series on the Te Araroa Trail. So we're at Ngunguru now, waiting for James to take us across the Ngunguru River behind me here. So we're getting a ride over to the other side, and then we're going to be walking about just over 30 k's to Ocean Beach tonight. So we've got a bit of road walking, a bit of beach walking, a few river crossings, so it should be a good day. So it's 9 o'clock now. We've just crossed the Whara River, which is one of the tidal crossings down here. It was just under waist deep at the deepest point in the middle, quite wide, about 300 metres. So that's good, we're across. So from here we've got about a 6 kilometre road walk to Patawa North, and then we're coming up to the Taihururu estuary. It's 6:15 and we've just arrived to our campsite at Ocean Beach. So we've had a pretty long day. It's been about 11.5 hours since we left Ngunguru this morning. We've walked 31 kilometres and we've climbed 566 metres. So yeah, it's been a fairly long day with the estuary crossings and beach walking, road walking and track walking. We had a bit of everything going on. So it's Monday morning now, just after 7 o'clock. I'm just leaving our campsite at Ocean Beach, heading towards the Te Whara track, which will take us over to Urquhart's Bay. And then we've got a boat ride over the Whangarei harbour, and we'll probably walk into Ruakaka today. We'll see how we go. Should be about just over 20 kilometres. Jack's going to take the road walk from here over to Urquhart's Bay instead of the Te Whara track. It'll be a bit shorter, but I'm going to take the hills on. Should get a good view from the top, hopefully. It's about 460 metres above sea level. I've made it up to the Bream Head summit, so I've been walking just over an hour now, just after 8 o'clock. We've got awesome 360 degree views from here, so about 460 metres above sea level. You can see over to Marsden Point, Pakiri, Mangawhai, Little Barrier, Awesome view from up here. So we'll keep heading along the Tutukaka track and along the ridge to the next peaks. I've just finished the Tutukaka track, arrived at Urquhart's Bay on the other side, so it's only taken about 3.5 hours. It was meant to be 5 to 6, so managed to cut a bit of time off that. It was only just under 10 kilometres, but we had some pretty awesome views from the top. So from here I've got about a 7-kilometre road walk to the bay where we'll be catching the boat over to Marsden Point, which is where Jack's waiting now. Just arrived at Riotahi Bay. It's about 10 to 12 now, so we've been walking just under 5 hours. Jack's here and we're just waiting for our boat ride across to Marsden Point over the harbour entrance. Just arrived at the Ruakaka Surf Lifesaving Club. So it's about 5 o'clock now, been about a 10-hour day, about 30 kilometres, and climbed just over 1,000 metres up Bream Head this morning. So we've been walking down Bream Bay for the last probably 10 kilometres, and I'm going to get picked up here and head over to Marsden Point where we'll be staying the night. And we're going to have a rest day tomorrow. Maybe do a bit of walking in the afternoon, we'll see how we go, and then keep heading on after that. It's just before 4 o'clock on Tuesday afternoon now. I'm just getting ready to walk down Ruakaka Beach a bit further and then do a bit of a road walk into Waipu, which should be about 10 kilometres. Just a bit of a rest day this morning, did a bit of video editing and restocking for the next few days. And then I'm just going to get this little section done so I can get a head start to get to Mangawhai tomorrow. So Jack's not joining me for this section because his feet are so sore and they've got so many blisters that he's going to be stopping the trail here and heading home tomorrow. So I'm going to be by myself for the next bit. I'm back at Waipu where I finished last night. It's about just after 8 now and I'm about to do a 30k day heading towards Mangawhai Holiday Park. So it'll be a bit of a road walk to start off with, then we'll get onto a bit of a track, then back to road, and then the Mangawhai Cliffs Walkway, which should be good at the end. That's meant to be a really nice walk. Then I'll come down into the town. So might be a long day. It's getting pretty hot already, so hopefully there's somewhere to go for a swim along the way. I made it to the junction between Cove Road and Breamtail Road, which is kind of on the hill from Lang's Beach to Mangawhai. So I've been walking just over 4 hours. It's 12:30 now. I've done 20.5 kilometres and climbed 570 metres. So I'm going to stop for lunch here and then keep heading on towards Mangawhai. So I've just arrived at the Mangawhai Heads holiday park. It's about 10 to 4, so I've been walking just under 8 hours, about 29.5 kilometres. Bit of climbing up over the Brynderwyn Hills and then back down here to the Mangawhai Cliffs Walkway, which is really nice. Then along the beach for a bit and up the road to here. So yeah, it's been a pretty good day. Might get my tent up and then go for a bit of a swim and have a cold shower. It's 8 o'clock, I've just finished dinner at the Mangawhai holiday park. So I had a nice cold shower before, got the tent set up. It's a really nice spot by the estuary here. So I'm going to head off to bed soon and get up early for a 28-kilometre day to Pakiri Holiday Park tomorrow. It's just before 7:30 on Thursday the 22nd of December. So I'm about to head off towards Pakiri today. Bit of a beach walk, road walk to start off with, and then beach the rest of the way. Should be about 30 kilometres in total, so I'll get going. Just after 1 o'clock, I've stopped for lunch on Pakiri Beach. So I've been walking for 22 kilometres so far, just under 5 hours, and we've climbed 200 metres. So I started off on about 10 k's of road walking to the beach over the hill, and across the hill, and now we're on Pakiri Beach, which goes for about 12 kilometres in total, about halfway down now. So just over 6 kilometres to go to Pakiri Beach Holiday Park. It's 3 o'clock. I've just got to the Pakiri Beach Holiday Park and set my tent up. So it's raining now. Got in quick and quickly put the tent up, and now I'm sitting inside. There was a bit of thunder before, so yeah, the weather's not meant to be too good tonight. It should be alright in here. So we had a 28-kilometre day, about 7 hours, and about 200 metres climbing. So yeah, not a bad day. It's about 7:45 on Friday morning now. I'm just heading off from the Pakiri Beach Holiday Park, heading towards Pakiri. So today will probably be another 30k day. I'm heading into the bush, into the Dome Forest, up a few big hills. I'll meet State Highway 1 somewhere along the way, about halfway. So yeah, it'll be another long day. It's 10:15. I just made it up to the summit of Mount Tamahanga, about 440 metres above sea level. So we've got a little bit of a view down to Omaha on that side, but otherwise it's all the trees are too big to see anything else. So yeah, I've been going for just under 3 hours and done about 8.5 kilometres now. So I'll start heading down the other side towards Matakana Valley Road. I've just made it out to State Highway 1 at Dome Valley. It's just after 5 o'clock, about 5:15. So I've been going for about 9.5 hours now. It's been a long, hard day, about 28 kilometres. Just came out of the Dome Forest then. The track got a little bit better near the end, but through the start it was just mud the whole way up to the trig. So I climbed about just under 1,500 metres. Kind of underestimated the size of the hills in Auckland, even though the highest point was only about 460 metres above sea level. So from here I'm going to get picked up and head into Walkway for the night and then get dropped off and continue tomorrow. It's about 8 o'clock on Saturday morning now. I'm back up at the Dome summit, ready to head off about a 27-kilometre day to Puhoi today. So I'm climbing up and over Myers Hill and then down into the Puhoi Valley and following the river down to the village. It's just after 12 now. Just stopped for lunch at the start of the Duns Ridge track. So I've been walking for 20 kilometres so far, about 4 hours, and we've climbed 682 metres. It's definitely a bit easier going than yesterday, but there are still a few hills. And that first pine forest today, I passed the 500 kilometre marker for the trail, which is pretty exciting. So 2,500 kilometres to go to Bluff. So yeah, it's about another 7.5 kilometres from here into Puhoi, where I'll be finishing today. It's 2:30. I've just arrived in Puhoi village. So I've been going about 27.5 kilometres and climbed just under 1,000 metres today. So yeah, it's Christmas Day tomorrow, so I'm going to be taking 2 days off the trail to see family down in Auckland. So I'm going to get picked up here and get dropped off back here later on to continue. So yeah, thanks for watching this 4th video in my series on Te Araroa. If you'd like to support me, there's a link to buy me a coffee in the description below, and make sure you subscribe so you don't miss future videos. See you next time.